With the first pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero from Duke University.
Banchero, fourth player from Duke, selected number 1 overall, most of any college, joining Zion Williamson, Kyrie Irving, who's been making some news today, more on him later on, and Elton Brand. Getting the love from his family, proud of his roots from Seattle. The ACC Rookie of the Year, averaged 17 points and 8 rebounds and 3 assists per game, 6'10", 250 pounds. You know, prior to becoming a freshman star at Duke, Banchero was a freshman backup quarterback at O'Day High School near Seattle. As we get to know him,
with the second pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga University.
Chet Holmgren. You know, he was teammates with Jalen Suggs in high school in Minneapolis for 3 seasons, getting the hug from his dad. And his dad, of course, very famous for that camcorder. Dad David, mom Sarah Harris. By the way, dad played ball, 7 feet tall, went on a visit to Houston when Hakeem Olajuwon was there. He later would go to Minnesota. Bad knees were the problem, but right now, Chet Holmgren, you're going to hear this word a lot. At 7 feet tall, 195 pounds, that word is unicorn.
With the third pick in the 2022 Draft, the Houston Rockets select Jabari Smith Jr.
Okay.
From Auburn University.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. Someone that could have gone number 1, super skilled. I love this, running alongside Jalen Green.
Young man, 6 months younger than Paolo Banchero, a full year younger than Chet Holmgren. Now, this team, when you talk about outside shooting, you're adding a guy who's 6'10", versatile, 220 pounds, and shot 42% from 3.
And the reason I'm so excited, for those who don't know, I'm from Houston. And so we are talking about amassing talent and getting these draft picks and nailing them. I think he's a home run. I think he's a layup pick for the Rockets.
With the fourth pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Keegan Murray from the University of Iowa.
Pick. And this pick by the Kings was widely discussed. Could this be a point where they trade this pick? Because Jaden Ivey was one of those guys targeted by multiple teams. Keegan Murray's an outstanding player. How about a first-team All-American just as a sophomore? He knows what he's doing out of Iowa, but a lot of people talk about the fit here and understanding what the Kings are trying to do.
Never saw him until he went up against former Knicks coach Mike Woodson, now coaching at Indiana, and he went up against them brothers. He shoots 40% from three-point range. He went from averaging 9 points to 23 points a game. I like this kid a lot.
With the fifth pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Jaden Ivey from Purdue University.
Let's go!
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
That's little bro right there.
What a moment.
You know what I mean?
Coach Niel has to be so proud.
And you mentioned Coach, the head coach of Notre Dame and their women's basketball program, and that's where he grew up. Janae, you watched this young man grow up right in front of you.
Yeah, Jaden told me today, he's like, I watched you play in the Final Four, and I'm so happy to see you. And I'm like, I'm even happier for you in this moment. And Coach Niel, I'm just emotional thinking about it.
You know,
I'm emotional thinking about it, too, because he's 6'4", 200, and he's a blur.
Niel's basketball career has been nothing short of exceptional. The current Notre Dame women's head coach raised him around the game. And tonight, they share this life-changing experience.
With the sixth pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Benedict Mathurin from Montreal, the NBA Academy Latin America, and the University of Arizona.
Pac-12 Player of the Year, highest drafted player ever from the city of Montreal. And you see the emotions taking over. For the 20-year-old who turned 20 this past Sunday, you know, his journey here to the NBA was also combined with an unbelievable loss.
With the 7th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Shaedon Sharpe from London, Ontario, and the University of Kentucky.
This is the wild card of the draft, where years from now, you could point and say, how did this young man drop to number 7? The roller coaster journey, so much unknown with Shaedon Sharpe. The 19-year-old, the number 1 rated prospect.
With the 8th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Dyson Daniels from Bendigo, Australia, the NBA Global Academy in Australia, and the NBA G League's Team Ignite. With the 9th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jeremy Sohan from Milton Keynes, England, and Baylor University.
Which pick is this? 9?
This is the 9th pick.
I love this.
Sohan going there. Second Baylor freshman ever drafted. And the first Baylor freshman drafted in the first round of the common draft era. We're talking about a young man who brings the flair.
Oh, yes.
And obviously you can see it with the fits and the hair.
With the 10th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Johnny Davis from the University of Wisconsin.
Damn. That's who I wanted them to get.
And you're going to miss out on Johnny Davis. By the way,
I like
you can see him in a commercial already this week, living this dream. Like the Taco Bell commercial where he wears, that lilac suit and he hears his name called, and Johnny Davis, a twin brother.